Well, you're going to want to have a shovel handy, it looks like, for the next 24 hours. A decent amount of snow appears to be on the way. Now, most of the GTA is expected to get around 10 centimeters, potentially less. Areas further north and west of the city expected to get up to 25 centimeters in the forecast. Now, either way, maintenance crews throughout the region say they're ready for whatever this system brings. Snow is expected to start moving in later this afternoon, heavy at times before changing to rain in some areas tonight. Strong winds also are in the forecast, and that could impact visibility. Now, for anyone looking to take a flight and wants to know how the airport is preparing to handle flights to and from, we're joined by Sean Davidson, Senior Advisor with Communications and Media Relations with the Greater Toronto Airports Authority. Good afternoon, Sean. I was just checking the updates from the GTAA's website. So it looks like already we're seeing impacts at the airport here, mostly from flights from the northeast, where other parts of the storm and storm systems are impacting flights there. So for people that are leaving, what's the recommendations you have for them?
Well, of course, we're asking people who are going to the airport tonight to give them some extra time to actually get to the airport, because the roads in the GTA will, of course, be busy. I just a few moments ago spoke with our terminal operations team, who gave me the latest update on what we're expecting right now. So the snow, as you mentioned, is supposed to begin falling at Toronto Pearson around 7 o'clock, but that will go until about midnight tonight. But the other thing that our operations team are going to be contending with is the strong winds, and that's going to also, of course, put some strain on our operations. So we're reminding people early and as much as possible that, unfortunately, weather can cause delays. And before you come to the airport, to definitely check your flight status. And
Sean, I know the airport, at least Pearson Airport, showed some video over the weekend and earlier this week as we got the last bout of winter-ish weather. One thing that became pretty clear is that there's a lot of different machinery that's used to clear runways. What becomes a challenge when you start with snow and then a potential warm up and that turns to freezing rain? Does that create even added compounded problems for the crews at Pearson and as well at the island?
Yeah, well, of course. I mean, we have over 100 pieces of high-tech equipment, and that's exactly what you're mentioning with the video that we put out last week. It takes a massive team of people to continue to make sure that the airfield remains clear, and on top of that, of course, the runways, taxiways, aprons. So it, of course, becomes a challenge when it snows, because we need to clear that snow. But then when it goes from rain to freezing rain, there are different procedures in place that our airfield maintenance team needs to take to make sure that the airfield remains as safe as possible for takeoffs and landings. But it's a massive effort. We have absolutely, as you can imagine, massive piece of land to clear during these storms.
Now, for people that they normally will get information from their flight carrier, from their airline about any delays, but if just in case, how much information is readily available on, say, the Toronto Pearson website or GTAA when it comes to security wait times and for the delays for any potential flights?
Yeah, okay, for sure. So if you go to our website, our departures and arrivals information is all there. So of course, check with your website, with your airline, pardon me. But of course, we have that information on our website as well. Unrelated to that, if you're looking to see what the wait times are for things like security at the airport, that information is also publicly available on our website, and it will help make things a little bit easier for you when you come to the airport. So again, we're just asking people to have a little bit more patience tonight, because we're contending with a winter storm, but we have our full staff in place to make sure that we can get everybody moving as quickly as possible.
Patience is key. Sean Davidson, thank you very much for joining us as always here on CP24.
Awesome. Thanks, Andrew.